Hello, everyone, and welcome to A Scene in Kansas, the sorcerer venue again, well, with a mage. And we're having this scene because Sky accidentally took something very important to Eric when he went to his house. He probably got a message, and they he talked with Lillian about it, and they offered to meet up at the community college in one of the study rooms because, yeah. Anyway, Sky will probably be there over there with Lillian, sitting in one of the rooms waiting for him.
Lillian's sitting there. She's nervously checking her phone. It seems like she's trying to do anything other than just be here right now. Um, she keeps looking up the door like she's expecting someone to come in, which she is, but it's almost as if she's expecting something to pop off as soon as someone walks through the door.
Sky's being very comforting toward her, like rubbing her back, being like, "It's okay. I know it's a little nerve-wracking. I'm here though."
Yep, you're here. You're here. I'm fine. When's he getting here?
I'm not sure. He just said he would show up whenever like somewhere around this time. He looks at uh the focus in his hand.
What actually is the focus out of character?
Um, it's pretty much the pendant that Tony had.
The Omega Pendant?
Yeah, the Omega pendant.
He's just looking at this Omega pendant. I didn't mean to take this. I hope he stays around to talk a little bit.
I hope he doesn't start cutting random teachers and kids in half. That's what I hope for.
He looks at Lillian with kind of like a sad look, and he says, "I doubt he would do that. I'm certain
He literally did that last week, guy. He literally did that last week.
I know, but explain that to you. I told you that we've been through a lot, and while I know that killing somebody like that is just awful to think about, but from what I've been telling you, do you really like expect any different? We've been through some pretty horrific things."
Past trauma does not excuse today's atrocities. Ever.
He's tearing up.
But I will drop it. I'll drop it.
I just think he needs someone to be there for him. Heck, if I didn't have people around me, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, so he'll just kind of walk in the room.
Lillian jumps. Even though she was watching and waiting, she still jumps.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything. He's just looking at Sky expectantly.
Eric, you mind sitting down? I'll go ahead and hand this to you if you sit over here.
And why must I sit to receive something that is mine?
I guess you don't. And he'll just set it like down on the table and be like, I just wish I could like talk to you a little bit more. maybe discuss what everything that happened and
From what I was hearing when I was standing outside, it doesn't seem like there's a person in this room that really would want to speak with me. I want to get my thing, and I want to leave
that's
before
not
I start
true.
cutting teachers and students down.
He slams his hand on the table. If you were listening, you would know that I'm standing up for you and that
And
I
that you don't need to.
I don't care if I need to or don't need to. You're my friend. You're the closest person to me. Don't you even understand that?
You have plenty of other people that you are close to.
Lillian is my teacher. Sure, she can be a quote unquote friend, but she'll never be a friend as much as you were. Okay?
I never really was your friend, and we have discussed this.
I know we've discussed this, but just think about what I'm saying. I told you how much you mean to me. Please don't leave me like everybody else.
It's very clear that he's just thinking at this point, holding the pendant in his hand. Then he'll put it on and kind of hide it underneath his shirt and say, I've gotten what I needed. And as I said before, I'm not your friend. Never really was. And whatever friendship that could have been started seems to have ended that night.
Don't kid yourself. No matter what, friends stay together. I know that what happened that day was terrible, but that doesn't change the fact that I still care for you and I understand that you probably went through hell and back.
I don't
I
need you
don't know
trying to
what you went
rationalize what I did that night.
There's gonna be no rationalization for what you did. It was terrible. It was fucked up. But does that mean that I don't care about you? No. You are my friend no matter what. And if you're fucked up, so am I. You know how many things I've done that's fucked up? You
Probably nothing, considering you've lived such a sheltered life with your brother.
know how many people are homeless because of me? You know how many people have died on the street because they could not feed themselves? I think about that every day. Just because I was living under my brother doesn't mean that I'm not as I'm just as responsible. I never did anything. I never stood up for myself. So think about it like that. I've killed countless people.
No, you really haven't.
Just because I didn't slice them in half doesn't mean that I didn't wasn't part of their demise.
You're talking about people on the streets. No matter what you did, you couldn't have afforded houses for all of them and food. And a life.
But people
So,
like me tear the money from their cold, lifeless bodies. You know why people like them are evicted? It's because we want more money.
you were trying to blame yourself for an entire socio-economic problem that you didn't start, and it's pretty stupid.
So what? I'm stupid.
Oh my god, there he goes with that again.
Okay, fuck this. She stands up. This shit needs to stop right now. Eric, listen to me. I may not fucking like what you did, all right? I'll be 100% fucking honest with you on that. But let's throw down some factoids here. Let's throw down some facts. After what you did, cutting someone the fuck down, and then leaving us to deal with it, you know neither of us snitched on you, right? More importantly, Sky didn't snitch on you. If we really had so much beef like you're saying we do, if we really just didn't give a single fuck about you, we would have been singing to the cops all damn night. And we didn't. We didn't have to give you that Omega pendant back. We didn't have to sit in this room. And we sure as hell don't have to be asking you to stay here. Keep cutting people off and keep just cutting ties with others because you think that's easier. That is perfectly fine. But I can damn well tell you that it is not you. It is not going to help you. It is not going to be positive for you. All it is going to do is hurt you and probably fucking kill you. I can't stop you from walking out. But if you do, I want you to have one last good look in Sky. I want you to know what you're walking away from.
This guy's tearing up and he's just like, please don't go.
He looks at Lillian and he just shrugs and says, sure. You didn't tell me that night. That's fine. Congratulations. But bringing it up and then talking behind my back about how I'm going to slice down every teacher and student in here, or that I might do that, it's really not helping what you've just said.
Okay,
So,
cool.
as I've said,
Then I'll say it to you.
yeah, congratulations.
I'll say it to your face then. Eric, I care about you.
No, you
I haven't
don't.
known long. Shut up! Yes, I do. You do
He's
not
just
get
gonna
to
walk out.
ever.
Yeah, he's just walking out.
Yeah.
This guy collapses onto the table, like he just like lays his head down and just starts crying.
I guess we're in the scene there then.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This was a scene in Kansas. Whew.